Good evening. This is Akashvani. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Rain fury continues in several parts of the country. IMD warns of extremely heavy rainfall over Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh today and over northeast India till Thursday. Death toll in rain-related incidents reaches 80 in Himachal Pradesh. Amarnath Yatra resumes from Jammu following reopening of Jammu-Srinagar National Highway. GST Council exempts cancer-fighting drugs and medicines for rare diseases from tax. President Draupadi Murmu asserts higher educational institutions in the country have potential of becoming powerhouses of research and innovation. And in women's cricket, India beat Bangladesh by 8 runs in second T20 International in Dhaka, take unassailable 2-0 lead in 3-match series. Several parts of the country continue to reel under the impact of excessive rainfall. The torrential downpour has disrupted the lives of lakhs of people in North India, with several towns and cities inundated in waist-deep water. The Indian Meteorological Department IMD has predicted extremely heavy rainfall activity over Uttarakhand and adjoining West Uttar Pradesh today and expected to reduce thereafter. It has also forecast extremely heavy rainfall over northeast India and Sikkim and heavy to very heavy rainfall over Bihar and Uttar Pradesh till the 13th of July, which is likely to decrease thereafter. The weather agency said Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana and Chandigarh will witness significant reduction in rainfall from today. In Himachal Pradesh, monsoon rains continued intermittently for the 4th day today in most areas of the state. However, due to reduction in rainfall, people heaved a sigh of relief, while the rescue operations have been intensified. So far, 80 people have lost their lives in rain-related incidents in the state. More from our correspondent.
In Himachal Pradesh, 80 people have lost their lives so far in incidents related to heavy to very heavy rainfall, floods and landslides. Of these, 27 have died due to natural calamities during the last 3 days. Maximum 23 deaths were reported in Shimla district, followed by 22 in Kullu, 10 in Chamba, 6 in Solan, 5 in Hamirpur, each in Sirmaur, Kinnauр and Bilaspur, 2 each in Mandi and Una, and 1 in Kangra. Electricity and communication services in Kullu district have been completely suspended for the last 4 days. There has been an acute shortage of essential commodities in the valley. 1,299 roads, including 5 national highways, are closed due to heavy rains and landslides. The Met Department has issued an orange alert for heavy to very heavy rainfall in Shimla, Kinnauр and Sirmaur districts of the state today. Department has also issued a red alert for flash flood in these districts. Ritesh Kapoor, Akashvani News, Shimla.
In Uttarakhand, 9 people lost their lives in rain-related incidents during the last 24 hours. Heavy rains lashed capital Dehradun and Haridwar district, causing waterlogging in several places. Affected people in these areas were shifted to safer places by NDRF, SDRF and police. Talking to media persons, Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami appealed to tourists and pilgrims to travel only after informing themselves about weather conditions.
भारी वर्षा हो रही है, उसको लेते हुए जहां सरकारी डिपार्टमेंट, हमारे जनप्रतिनिधिगण सभी लोग अपने अपने स्तर से लगे हुए हैं, लेकिन इसके बावजूद भी सभी को कहा गया है कि एक दूसरे से ठीक प्रकार से समन्वय बना के रखें। ड्रेनेज की प्रॉब्लम है और इसका कहीं न कहीं ड्रेनेज जो प्लान है उसमें जैसा लोगों ने बताया कि और इसमें अच्छा होना चाहिए, इसलिए मैंने इसकी जांच के आदेश दिए हैं।
In Delhi, water level in the Yamuna River is continuously rising due to heavy rainfall over the last few days. According to the Central Water Commission, the water level of the Yamuna River is expected to cross 207 meters tomorrow. The present water level in the Yamuna River is 206.69 meters, which is above the danger mark of 205.33 meters. In view of the inclement weather, Railways has suspended rail traffic over Old Yamuna Bridge after the river crossed the danger mark. The Northern Railway has also cancelled around 24 trains on the Delhi-Ambala route. In Punjab, bright sunshine gave some respite to people today from incessant rain lashing the state for the past few days. However, the flood situation in Punjab seems to be grim as different rivers continue to receive water from neighbouring Himachal Pradesh due to heavy rainfall in the hill state. In coordination with authorities, Army is working round the clock for the evacuation of people in flood-ravaged districts. Punjab Chief Secretary Anurag Verma held a meeting with senior officials to take stock of the situation. We have a report.
The water level in Ravi, Beas and Satluj rivers continue to rise in Punjab after rain in the hill state of Himachal Pradesh. The water level in Ranjit Sagar Dam has been recorded at 522 meter, which is merely 5 meter less than the danger level. The Rusi Bandh on Satluj river in Shahkot division of Jalandhar district has been breached at 3 places, flooding several villages. In Ludhiana district also, the flood water has caused damage in Tajpur area after breach in Buddha Nala. 7 villages in Dera Baba Nanak area of Gurdaspur district have been cut off by road connectivity due to rise in water of Ravi river. Shishu Sharma Shantal, Akashvani News, Jalandhar.
The Amarnath Yatra in Jammu and Kashmir resumed from Bhagwati Nagar base camp in Jammu after 3 days following the reopening of the Jammu-Srinagar National Highway for vehicular traffic this afternoon. The 9th batch of over 4,600 pilgrims was allowed to move towards Kashmir for twin base camps of Nunwan Pahalgam in Anantnag district and Baltal in Gandarbal district for their onward journey to the Amarnath Cave Shrine. The 270-kilometre long National Highway 44 was closed for vehicular traffic on Saturday following incessant rains that triggered multiple landslides at several locations. The GST Council has decided to exempt cancer-fighting drugs, medicines for rare diseases and food products for special medical purposes from goods and services tax. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman chaired the 50th GST Council meeting in New Delhi today. Addressing media after the meeting, the minister said 28% tax will be levied on online gaming, horse racing and casinos, and these will be taxed on full face value.
3 received exemptions. So they are cancer-related drugs, medicines for rare diseases, and food products for special medical purposes. These are 3 items on which exemptions have been provided.
Ms. Sitharaman said the Council has also decided to exempt GST of satellite launch services by private operators. GST rates on uncooked, unfried, extruded snack pellets have been brought down from 18% to 5%.
On 4 items, rates have been brought down. They relate to uncooked, unfried, extruded snack pellets. So rate has been brought down from 18% to 5%. On fish soluble paste, again from 18 to 5%. And then imitation zari threads or yarn, even that has come down from 12 to 5. So LD slag has come down from 18 to 5%. So there are 4 items on which the rates have come down.
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. President Draupadi Murmu has said higher educational institutions in our country have the potential of becoming powerhouses of research and innovation. The President was addressing the concluding session of Visitors Conference 2023 at Rashtrapati Bhavan this evening. Speaking about digital inclusion, President Murmu said India's digital infrastructure and inclusion is being discussed all over the world.
भारत के डिजिटल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर तथा इंक्लूजन की चर्चा पूरी विश्व में की जा रही है। आज पूरी विश्व में होने वाले डिजिटल ट्रांजैक्शंस का 46% भारत में होता है। सरकार की प्रभावी पहल तथा जनता की भागीदारी से ये क्रांतिकारी परिवर्तन बहुत कम समय में ही संभवकार दिखाया गया है। इस समावेशी परिवर्तन से छोटे स्तर पर ट्रांजैक्शंस करने वाले फल और सब्जी विक्रेता और ग्राहक, ऑटो टैक्सी, ऑटो रिक्शा चालक आदि सभी शामिल हैं।
Maldives Foreign Affairs Minister Abdullah Shahid today said that a strong, prosperous and democratic Maldives is important for a secure Indian Ocean and vice versa. Giving the 43rd Sapru House lecture on the power of the small, the Maldives story in Delhi, Mr. Shahid said the Maldives has a special relationship with India, which is an immediate next-door neighbor. Mr. Shahid is on an official visit to India. Earlier in the day, the Foreign Affairs Minister of the Maldives met External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar. After the meeting, Dr. Jaishankar in a tweet said they shared perspectives on the stability and prosperity of the Indian Ocean region. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh inaugurated the Hindustan Aeronautics Limited HAL regional office in Kuala Lumpur today. The Defence Ministry said this regional office will boost the defence industrial collaboration between India and Malaysia and serve as a hub for the HAL's engagement with the Southeast Asian region. Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur reached Leh today on a 3-day visit to Union Territory of Ladakh. The minister is scheduled to visit border villages situated at the Indo-China border in eastern Ladakh. Interacting with media persons at Leh this afternoon, Mr. Thakur said the developmental schemes of the central government have reached the last village of border areas.
देखिए हमारे बॉर्डर बहुत खूबसूरत भी हैं। वहाँ पर हमारे जहाँ एक और सीमा सुरक्षा बल के लोग, मिलिट्री पैरामिलिट्री फोर्सेस के लोग भी रहते हैं। वहीं पर हमारे देशवासी भी बॉर्डर पोस्ट के पास उन्हीं गांव में रहते हैं। उन तक भी भारत सरकार का विकास पहुंचा है और मेरा प्रयास है कि आज रात को उनके बीच में जाके बॉर्डर पे रहेंगे, उनसे मिलेंगे भी और मोदी सरकार की योजनाएं कैसे जन जन तक पहुंची हैं, इनको भी देखेंगे और अनुभव करेंगे।
Union Home Minister Amit Shah has said that those rejoicing over the Supreme Court decision on the Enforcement Directorate ED case are delusional for various reasons. In a tweet, Mr. Shah said the amendments to the CVC Act, which were duly passed by the Parliament, have been upheld by the Apex Court. He said powers of the ED to strike at those who are corrupt and on the wrong side of the law remain the same. He said thus, who the ED director is, that is not important because whoever assumes this role will take note of the rampant corruption of a cozy club of entitled dynasts who have an anti-development mindset. Earlier in the day, the Supreme Court quashed the Centre's order of granting third extension to ED Director Sanjay Kumar Mishra and termed the extension order illegal. The court said in view of the peer review being conducted by the Financial Action Task Force this year and to enable a smooth transition, Mr. Mishra's tenure will be till the 31st of July. The Supreme Court, however, also affirmed the amendments in the Central Vigilance Commission Act and the Delhi Special Police Establishment Act, giving the Centre the power to extend the tenure of a CBI chief and ED director by a possible 3 years beyond their mandatory 2-year term. The Bharatiya Janata Party BJP today announced Goa BJP President Sadanand Shet Tanawade as the party's candidate for the lone Rajya Sabha seat from the state for the upcoming Rajya Sabha election. The Election Commission of India had announced the schedule for Rajya Sabha polls in Goa. The polling and counting of votes is scheduled to take place on the 24th of July. The term of incumbent Rajya Sabha MP from Goa Vinay Tendulkar ends on July the 28th. Tanawade filed his nomination papers today at the Goa Assembly Complex. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will attend this year's Bastille Day parade as guest of honor at Paris in France on the 14th of July. The CEOs of many French companies have expressed enthusiasm for the Prime Minister's upcoming visit to France. Mr. Modi's visit to France is high on both symbolism and substance. A tri-services contingent from India, including RAF aircraft, will participate in the Bastille Day parade. It is uncommon for foreign leaders to be invited as guest of honor for Bastille Day. Foreign marching contingents and foreign aircraft participating in it is also rare. In women's cricket, India defeated Bangladesh by 8 runs in the second T20 International in Dhaka today to take an unassailable 2-0 lead in the 3-match series. Chasing a target of 96 runs, Bangladesh were bowled out for 87 runs in the stipulated 20 overs. Early opting to bat, the Harmanpreet Kaur-led Indian side posted 95 for 8 in their innings. India had defeated Bangladesh by 7 wickets in the first T20 International at the same venue. The third and final match of the series will be played on Thursday. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Rain fury continues in several parts of the country. IMD warns of extremely heavy rainfall over Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh today and over northeast India till Thursday. Death toll in rain-related incidents reaches 80 in Himachal Pradesh. Amarnath Yatra resumes from Jammu following reopening of Jammu-Srinagar National Highway. GST Council exempts cancer-fighting drugs and medicines for rare diseases from tax. President Draupadi Murmu asserts higher educational institutions in the country have potential of becoming powerhouses of research and innovation. And in women's cricket, India beat Bangladesh by 8 runs in second T20 International in Dhaka, take unassailable 2-0 lead in 3-match series. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.